Всем привет! Сегодня мы высаживаемся на остров, который называется Кенгуру Island. Кенгуру, остров Кенгуру. И мы купили билеты для того, чтобы провести экскурсию. У нас будет ланч и экскурсия по Кенгуру острову. Я такая заторможенная, я даже не могу собрать слова в кучу. Я уже сделала 10 кругов быстрым шагом по верхней палубе, чтобы как-то немножечко себя взбодрить, чтобы как-то немножечко привести себя в спортивные чувства. Покажу немножечко вокруг. Вы увидите, что на корабле еще новогодние украшения, на корабле елочки, на корабле шары, все, что связано с Новым годом в нашем представлении. За камерой вы слышите звук воды, это фонтан. Это не открытый кран, это фонтан. I'm talking about fountain behind you, so can you show it fountain
Sure.
behind us?
Okay. Look at the window, my window.
Видите, вот такой фонтан. И также вы слышите голоса на заднем фоне. Это люди играют в игру, которая называется «Трivia». То есть ведущий задает «Could you show the trivia people down there?»
Yeah.
Ведущий задает вопросы, и люди отвечают на них, там зачеркивают какие-то клеточки. Я не знаю, мы в такую игру не играем, но люди вот играют. У каждого определенное количество людей, определенное время для того, чтобы высаживаться на остров. Вот у нас 10 часов утра, мы ждем своего времени, когда нас пригласят, и мы будем со своей группой высаживаться на берег, потому что это будут шлюпки. Мы не просто выходим на берег, а мы высаживаемся в шлюпках. Ну или катамараны, как их назвать. Марк вам показывает бижутерию от Сваровски. 15% off, 15% дискаунт сегодня. You should show closer, just focus on the jewelry, very slow.
Name something that makes you grumpy.
My husband. What? That's exactly right. My husband. Сейчас вопрос был, поэтому мы крикнули, что вас делает грампи, то есть злит вас. Я кричу, мой муж, это мужчина проходил, кричит моя жена.
I think it's on the top 4. Not on the list.
Pandora.
Okay, no?
Пандора.
Something that makes you grumpy. That was
Do you want to do your outfit?
Oh, you can if you want. Yeah.
Марк хочет тоже, ну ладно.
Not much to show.
Ну вот так выглядит Марк. Вечно его со мной нет. Меня все люди спрашивают, а где Марк? Ты мужа потеряла на корабле? Я говорю, не, я не потеряла, но у него вечно что-то случается. Вот. Final call.
Please make your way to the telemarcation area by deck number 5 by using the mission stairways and elevators.
Это все искусственные цветы, конечно.
Okay, so that's it. We're finally
Okay.
Please we'll go this way.
Картины на стенах. Все это можно купить. Будет акция. Вот я покажу поближе. The biggest best action. Да, красивые картины. Ну, так как Марк хромает, мы поедем на лифте. Что-то у него. What happened to your food? Tell us.
I got a bit of gout. It's from eating too much acidic food.
Ну, в общем, что-то у него нога там натекла. Он говорит, you got sore foot.
One level.
Go, I'll follow you. Высадились на Кенгуру острове. Смотрите, какая вода. Вот на этом кораблике мы приплыли. Ну, кто-то уже прыгнул. Куда иди? Вот везде такие. Дезинфицировать ручки. Вот такие рыбы здесь водятся. Welcome to Кенгуру Island. Какая водичка голубая, красивая. Боже мой. Вон какая водичка чистая. Так, this is first cruise. Мы сейчас ждем 11 часов 5 минут, чтобы поехать на экскурсию. Значит, что можно сказать про этот айленд? Про этот остров? Это третий по величине большой остров Австралии. 155 километров с востока на запад, 55 километров widest, 55 километров ширина и 4350 квадратных километров площадь занимает. И приблизительно это 4600 местных жителей.
Several opportunities today with your lunch and also with this cooking demonstration and another one we've got cooking an unusual cheese called ladnay, which some of you may know and some of you won't. And what's this one, Steve?
This one's a sheep feta from Ireland Pure, and it'll be going on top, and I'll be sprinkling a little bit of pepper leaf on top of it as well. So spinach family. So you're eating Australian native spinaches. They are bush foods. They grow from the desert to the coast. And I've had a traditional experience. I've had 8 war women mothers since the age of 26. And in 40 years they have taught me many things. A lot of them are dead now, but I still hold traditional knowledge in 2 nations, the Barkindji and Pinjal and Yankanana, and also medicine. So today we're going to concentrate on the food. Medicine is another whole story. In the garden that I designed, in the Kangaroo garden. So it will, I hope you enjoy it and make your belly sing.
Today, so you don't have to go out to this one.
Sorry, ladies, I'm not going any further than this. Now, I'll get a sheep out here. A few little obstacles. Fortunately, we don't have to drag them quite this far each time we shear them normally. And obviously, we usually shear in a shearing shed. Now, this is a little girl that I'm going to shear. She's a ewe. Ewes, of course, are spelt E-W-E. Unlike you guys, they're spelt Y-O-U. Now, I've just got a little electric hand piece that I use today. We put it in the gear, away we go. Now, this sheep that I'm shearing is a hogget. Hoggets are sheep that are aged between 15 months, 24 months of age. This is the second time this sheep has been shorn. And so the wool that they cut at this age is probably the best wool they'll ever grow in their life. Once we shore on the belly of the sheep, we go on to the inside of the back legs. All the time we're working, we use our other hand. Keep the sheep's legs out straight and keep the wool out of the way so that we can see where we're going. There are a few lady shearers that shear sheep, not very many. Probably for every 100 shearers that you'd see around the place, only one of them would be a lady. It's a male-dominated area. And certainly when I was growing up, we hardly ever saw ladies in the shed. The only time they ever came was when they brought the lunches to the shearers or to bring a message to somebody. If a lady came in the shed, there was ladies in the shed and the men had to behave themselves with no swearing or any unpleasantness. So the most difficult part of the sheep to shear is its neck. Once you've got the neck shorn, you can go onto the first front leg. You shear the bottom part of the front leg, you just squeeze on that joint there. That leg goes out straight. get the wool up it easily. Now from one end of the sheep to the other. Very important to have your feet in the right place when you're shearing. If the sheep can get their feet down on the floor, they think they can get up and they'll start struggling and carrying on. And so all the time, you've got to have your left foot under the sheep's front legs and use your right knee to steady the sheep and to roll it over to expose all the wool. So I've got about 1,500 sheep on my farm, and at the moment we're in the middle of our shearing. I've taken a couple of days off this week to come and set up for this show, but in a couple of days I'll be back shearing again. We've got about 1,500 sheep on our property altogether. So the average merino sheep produces about 5 kilograms of wonderful, wonderful feeling, not a beef. Go outside after being shorn. So much fun shearing on this calf. As you can see, she looks a lot different now than she did a few minutes ago. She's probably a little bit embarrassed about having all her clothes taken off in front of you. You can go back in the pen with the others, and she'll see. Get on with growing some more wool for next year. And when we shear sheep, we need to have somebody looking after the wool. And the floor by the shearer, we then throw the fleece out onto the wool table so that we can sort it. All the short wool falls through underneath. That's called locks. Locks is usually made into felt, blankets, carpets, rugs, woolen doonas and quilts and things like that. So none of the wool's wasted. Now as we sort the wool, we're going to right around the outside, take off all the little dirty bits that come around the face and the legs and the sides of the sheep. That's called the skirting of the fleece. And those little bits are usually made into socks. So all the wool has a use. And the bellies, they're also made into socks. That's about the dirtiest part of the fleece. So the person who sorts all the wool is called the wool classer. The wool classer needs to take off all the little dirty bits around the outside and grade the wool. And the wool varies a lot depending on the age of the sheep, the sex of them, and the conditions that the wool has grown in during the year. So Kangaroo Island's a pretty good area to grow wool. We have an extremely reliable season here, and it rains every winter. We have a very clean environment in which to grow wool, and my kids will eventually take over the property one day when I'm ready to retire. You put it in the basket there afterwards if you don't want it. Now, things that were grown on the farm, she spun a lot of wool and did a lot of knitting and crocheting and stuff. And so she taught us to spin wool when we were kids. She said, if you can learn it, I never learned how to do that. I think I thought that was something girls did. But certainly my dad, he was a very good knitter. And he used to make socks during the soldiers. So they didn't have television in those days, so they'd do something to entertain themselves in the evening. In a single strand on its own, like it is at the moment, the wool is quite strong, but as soon as you let it go, it'll untwist. And so
They're well adapted for hunting nocturnally as well, so Digit is a Murray Darling carpet python. They'll hunt at night time to capture their prey, and you might notice that she's got little pits underneath her jaw. She's got little holes, almost looks like she's smiling at you. These are called heat sensing pits. That's what they use to get around at night time and to hunt their prey nocturnally. Their movement, their eyesight is very movement orientated as well. So if you ever find yourself really close to a snake, all you want to do is stay still. If you make a little movement, if the snake is near your feet, if you make a movement, that can be quite scary to them, and they might try and bite just out of it because they're fearful of you.
So where we can touch it, just somewhere?
Yeah, you can touch it wherever you like, just away from the head.
Oh, that's quite pleasant.
Yeah, it does feel nice, doesn't it?
I thought it will be slippery and
no, not
sticky.
slippery at all. Very smooth, very soft, like squishy. And she's only shed her skin a couple of weeks ago.
Приятная такая она. Очень
Lots of muscles in them as well. Now because they don't have venom, they use constriction to capture their and kill their prey. I've got lots of teeth in the little mouth there. You want to go back into my pocket there? I've got lots of teeth in their jaw, which is why we're often fearful of them as well. Well, it can takes a bit of practice. Generally, you can tell by the look of the tail. The question was, how can you tell the sex of a snake? Basically, it's the same as humans. The girls have the curves. So we've got the cloaca here. That's where everything goes out. The girls have a little bit of a curve before it goes down to their tail, and the males just have quite straight. The pythons are quite interesting as well. Oh, Digit, you're hard to control though. The pythons are quite interesting as well because they have cloacal spurs, which are two little spurs on the side of the cloaca, and these are generally smaller in the females.
Not ready.
Five was winning.
Where's my number 7? I think it's suffocating.
What about all those after sleeping in? He's a second.
That's fine, 1 second. Oh, that's moving.
Всем привет.
Всем привет! Мы еще 2 дня осталось нам до того, как наш корабль приплывет в Мельбурн. Сегодня были мы на острове, который называется Кенгуру-Айленд. Сейчас мы идем на концерт, потом у нас ужин. Я немножечко красного цвета, я немножко сегодня подгорела на солнце. Первый день лежала около бассейна, наверное, чуть дольше. Потом была в спа, и опять я уставшая. Вы каждый день на меня смотрите, и я так думаю, будете задавать вопросы, почему я такая уставшая, я все время не улыбаюсь. Но не улыбаюсь, потому что устаю, потому что целый день какие-то дела, целый день мы куда-то ходим, целый день мы где-то бываем. Ну и вот Марк говорит, давай я хоть сниму тебя на видео и сделаю фотографию. Сегодня я лицо и кожа красного цвета, ну ничего, розовый бант, цветное платье, и мы идем на концерт. Прическа, как всегда, сделана мной, прически никакой нет, за одну секунду я просто завернула ракушку розовой лентой, высушила волосы, потому что я только что пришла из бассейна. Нам необычное трикотажное платье и нам необычные туфельки, которые вы видели. Всеми вами любимый мой клатч от питона. Ну все, с вами. Знаете, кто это?
Всем привет.
Знаете, кто это?
This is beautiful. Всем привет, man.
No. This is bastard.
Oh, don't say that. Good man. Good honest church man.